man finds a piece of a meteor in his backyard. What starts as a small rock turns into something that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi horror movie. His social media handle online is Kin. You can find him on TikTok by searching Kin and follow this thing daily as he's still uploading. Chances are it's probably not real, but what makes it fascinating is that he records it day by day, and this thing gets stranger and stranger. I've put all of his clips in order from start to finish so you guys can see how this thing progresses. Let's start out with day one.
I went to look for my little dog that was in the back, in the yard, and when I see the place where this rock fell, you're going to see what's next.
Here, in the place where the meteorite fell, when I turn off the light, look how it looks. It's something totally incredible. It's a material that glows, a mineral. I don't know what's shining there. It's crazy. This is scaring me now. It's scaring me. I can't believe this. You don't have an explanation that I know of for the place where the meteorite fell.
I can't explain this. Tell me what it could be.
And I didn't know it was like this. I couldn't be more scared.
To our interplanetary visitor, you are witnessing this discovery here in Panama.
I have been advised not to touch a university. The International University is coming soon to Panama to take samples of my meteorite.
The meteorite has changed color, and I realized that it destroys everything that is a plant. You cannot get close to a plant because it kills it. Look at this. And when you put something alive near it, for example this leaf,
One puts something with life. You can see how it transmits like a force. Totally strange.
don't you believe that they would come quickly to investigate this type of stone? I don't know where it comes from which galaxy.
It completely destroys anything organic, but when you touch it, it doesn't burn. That's the strange part. I don't know if it is harming my hand, but it doesn't do anything to me. But the leaves, you can see, look how this has turned out.
Money like the experiments I am doing with this stone that fell from the sky. Supposedly it could be a meteorite. I recorded the day it fell. It's all metallic. It looks like aluminum. Before it was black, but now it's this color. And many like the Meteorite, the experiment I did with the leaves, how it behaves when you place something close to it, something organic, it starts to destroy it immediately. So I'm going to do that experiment again so you can see how this stone behaves when one places something organic on it. Here we can see what I was telling you. Now that I have put it in the sun, I see that they are making it into some kind of orchid or parasitic plant, but it grows very fast, but it is under the sun.
In less than 72 hours, it has grown quite a bit. If you ask me how it smells burnt, and the smell is getting stronger.
Now you're probably thinking the same thing that I was thinking when I first watched this. Why would you be touching this without any gloves if you have no idea what it is? It gets weirder.
If someone could tell me what it is that's growing there on my rock.
Did you see that? I mean, how do you explain the way that this little weird tentacle looking arm thing was just moving? I don't think this guy's a special effects artist. It doesn't seem like he has a background in that. And also, this doesn't really look like AI. This looks like something that was actually recorded.
Or those who have written to me wanting to buy it, no, it is not for sale. I am waiting for the appropriate people to study it. I am trying to find the contacts, or for the contacts to find me.
So how did he get this weird arm thing to move if he was the one making this happen? Look at this again. It's getting so bizarre, but it gets more bizarre. Like, this gets insane. Keep watching because these clips go from weird to absolutely insane.
If something worries me, it's that one day it might detach from the rock. But for now, no. For now, I keep its growth paralyzed since I don't let it get much light. When it gets sunlight, it grows. That's why I keep it in the dark.
Even though I haven't shown it here, let's see son, it has already grown quite a bit, and I can take pieces and I can send them to you. Look, even with initiative, I plan to send everything to my friends around the world.
It's something totally incredible. I love it.
Okay, what the is that?
It has already grown quite a bit. Yes, quite a bit. It has changed color.
Everything will be sent to you as samples.
I love the fact that he has a camera on it, right? There's like a camera monitoring this thing nonstop 24/7, and then he breaks apart little pieces of it. He takes pieces from it and puts them in individual bottles to send out to a science lab so that they could study this thing.
here in this house. Oh, okay. The bad thing is that it hasn't come out all day, and I have to keep everything covered because light can't come in here. Remember that the light feeds on that thing that's growing.
Some people came who contacted me, and it seems they are specialists in this.
Look at this thing, like it's grown its own little leg flippers and it has its own little arms and tentacles, and you can see these things moving on their own. There's nothing attached to this. This thing is literally moving like a life form on its own. How do you explain this? Keep watching, it gets weirder, but this thing right here is insane.
Look, Evie, what's going on? Now I show her the jar that it used to be. I already need to put today. From today, I'm putting that on her.
A lot of people are saying that it looks like it's breathing right here, the way that it's moving up and down, like it's inhaling and then exhaling.
Incredible animal, plant. I don't know if it's animal or plant. Sometimes it tricks me. I think it's like moss when it was born.
And like I said, if this is fake, if he was faking this, just, you know, some sort of a hoax, I got to give credit where it's due because it looks absolutely real. And I'm amazed at how well this is put together if it's not real. He puts it in a safe because he's worried about how big this thing is becoming and how quick it's becoming. He thought it escaped, and then it's like tucked in the back of the safe in the shadows. Like it's moving on its own now. And this part right here, I think, is the most interesting to me because if I rewind that real quick, as he's reaching for it with those little tongs, it moves back. Like it can see what he's doing. So it's like aware that he's there and it's aware what he's doing. As he reaches, it reacts. So wild.
Don't worry, I'm fine. The thing is, they didn't take it. I have it. No, I didn't let them take it. I'm going to turn off the phone, but don't worry, I'm fine.
I believe he puts a night vision inside of the safe so that we could see what's happening in the safe as it's growing. And here's a clip of that.
A ver cómo está.
Look how weird this thing is. And it's gone from just like one little tiny rock into this in the course of like 2 to 3 weeks. And people are going nuts about this right now. Look at the size of this thing in the safe. It's so strange looking.
This thing doesn't stop. I've thought of something. Well, you have told me. You have recommended something.
Here's my thoughts, okay? And I'm trying to be as realistic and logical as possible because I'm not just gonna believe anything that I see on the internet, nor should you. So my first thought was, if he was some special effects artist and he was trying to make something move like this to where it looks real, it looks organic, it looks natural. I've seen dishes in other countries that are served with like pieces of sea life, and the sea life is like moving. You'll see like pieces of squid or pieces of octopus moving on a plate. The only thing that I could think of, if this is not real, if he actually set this up to look like a moving alien or something like that, would be using pieces of sea life. And I mean, if you're going that far in your special effects to like chop little living organisms up and attach it, I mean, people do it all the time for food. So I'm not gonna say it's the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it's pretty extreme to make this thing look realistic. I don't know what else could be moving like that, because if he's not making it move, it looks pretty damn legit. So what do you guys think? Do you think this guy all of a sudden just became a special effects artist overnight, went from a regular TikToker selfie mode of his dog and him to I'm gonna create the biggest hoax on Earth with this weird rock that I'm just gonna paint and make it look like there's an alien growing off of it? Or is it possible that maybe he found a real piece of a meteorite and something strange is growing from it? What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. If this thing's real, we are cooked. We are so cooked. If that's what's coming on 3i Atlas,